So in 1999, the Department of Hawaiian Homelands, after 10 years of a group of beneficiaries banging on their door to give them leases for raw land, that's all they wanted was raw land. It took 10 years. The DHHL in 1999 gave 75 families leases for homestead lots in Kahikinui. Now, of those 75, only 40 remain active in Kahikinui, either on a full or part-time basis. Of those 40, only 13 live on the mountain full-time. Now, these 13 people have slowly, over the past 12 years, excluded all of their neighbors from decision-making processes. They illegally changed their bylaws, which have yet to be ratified to date, in order to exclude everybody else's perspective. And so these 13 people are making agreements and deals with the DHHL and corporations. And here we have a puel. Coming back to check. So anyways, these people have left their neighbors out of the conversation and have made deals with DHHL and corporations. So the Homestead Association, as is Ohana Kahikinui, represents 30% of the community, basically. Now, all the people that they've left out of the conversations over the past 12 years were the people who built this community with them, with a few of them. The 20% of the board that is actually part of that initial pool. That's another point too, is that Ohana o Kahikinui, the board itself right now, only 20% of that board are actually Kahikinui beneficiary leaseholders that were here in 1999 when everybody got their leases. All the other ones are new beneficiaries that came in, that got issued lots that other people gave up over the course of 20 years. And so 80% of the Ohana o Kahikinui board weren't here from the beginning. And yeah, they're leaving their neighbors out of the conversations, and their neighbors are these pillars who put together and pushed on the DHHL to even be able to come out here and establish a community. Not to mention, Ohana o Kahikinui is leaving out two really important people from the decision-making processes. Both of them beneficiary leaseholders, original from 1999, both of them with lineal ties to this area. One of them, having a land commission award in Kahikinui. The other one, whose great-grandpa was the original Kanaka botanist of backside, of Leeward, Haleakala, and taught Art Medeiros and all these conservationists everything they know about this backside. And so to leave people out who are land commission award holders of the area and who are lineal descendants, direct ties to native intelligence of this area is very heva. And so basically wanted to communicate the details as to how we got here to this place where Kahikinui has all these agreements with corporations, and it's ruining what Kahikinui is, which is Kahikinui as is right now, raw land, is sustainability and is subsistence and is survival. All the people who don't live out here full time but have lots out here, they come out here every weekend. They come out here a couple times a week to come and check on their aina, to come and gather from the forest, to come and reforest. A lot of these people don't have homes on their lots, but they have gardens on their lot, and they have small forests on their lots because they do their own enclosures where they're attempting to help reforest on their own properties through small enclosures. Some of them have animal paddocks and keep animals. We use it as pastoral, we use it as agriculture. We don't need to live out here full time. The 13 people who live on this mountain full time are considering and making agreements with all of these corporations to encourage economic activity out here, which eventually ruins the actual sustainability and ruins the actual survivance of the area. So we want to encourage everybody to remember what Kahikinui is. I don't think it's pono for people to come out here and then demand that there be jobs out here. This is, you know, this is a job. This is Kuleana as is.